If you've ever been made to feel like you're not enough, especially by family, this story is for you. If it moves you, please tap like, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to this channel. Your support helps me keep sharing stories that heal, empower, and remind us we're never alone. Now, let me tell you what happened the day I wasn't invited to my own son's wedding. I drove 2 hours in my best dress to see my only son get married. But at the gate, the security guard handed me a note. "This party is only for special people. Signed by my daughter-in-law." I wasn't on the list. My own son didn't invite me. They say a mother's love is unconditional, but no one tells you what happens when your child chooses someone who doesn't see your worth. My son's name is Jamal. I raised him in Memphis, single mom, 2 jobs, church every Sunday. I sold my wedding ring to pay for his college textbooks. Missed my own birthday dinners to work overtime. And when he called to say he was engaged to Danielle Carter, I cried happy tears. She was from Nashville Money, country club, debutante ball, the whole package. Her mama sent a family background check before the first dinner. I laughed it off. "She's just protective," I told Jamal. But the truth? Danielle saw me as embarrassing. Too loud. Too churchy. Too real. The slow erasure. It started small. She forgot to invite me to the engagement party. Changed the wedding date 3 times, always after I'd booked time off work. Even told Jamal, "Your mama's hugs are too much. Can she just wave from afar?" I stayed quiet. For Jamal's sake. But the final straw? The save the date. It came in the mail. Ivory card, gold script. "Danielle and Jamal invite you to celebrate their love." No family. No parents. Just them. I called Jamal. "Baby, am I invited?" He hesitated. "Mama, Danielle's family is footing the bill. They want it. Intimate." How intimate? 50 people. I knew then I wasn't on the list. The wedding day. I couldn't stay away. I drove to the Magnolia Estate, in my best plum dress, the one I wore to his college graduation. At the gate, a security guard stopped me. "Name?" "Evelyn Mitchell." "Jamal's mother." He checked his tablet. Shook his head. "Not on the list, ma'am." Then he handed me a folded note. Inside, in Danielle's perfect cursive, "This party is only for special people. Sorry, Evelyn." I stood there, in the parking lot of my son's wedding, while string quartet music floated through the trees, and I realized she didn't just uninvite me. She told the world I wasn't special. The quiet revenge. I didn't scream. I didn't call Jamal. I drove home, washed my face, and did the one thing Danielle never expected. I prayed for her, because I knew a woman who has to exclude others to feel special isn't special at all. Then I called my lawyer. See, when Jamal was 18, I set up a trust fund, $150,000 for his future family. The contract said, "Funds released only if Evelyn Mitchell is honored as matriarch in all family events." I'd added that clause after Danielle's background check. 2 days after the wedding, I sent Jamal a letter. "The trust is frozen, not out of spite, but because a real family doesn't leave their mother in the parking lot." The reckoning. Jamal came to my house that Sunday. He looked broken. "Mama, I didn't know she'd do that." "She said you agreed to stay home." "And you believed her?" I asked softly. He hung his head. "I was scared to lose her." "And now?" "Now I'm scared to lose you." I took his hand. "Baby, I'm not going anywhere." But Danielle? She has to choose. A family that lifts each other up, or a party for special people who stand alone. He divorced her 6 months later. The real celebration. Last year, Jamal married Keisha, a nurse from his hospital. She calls me Mama Evie. She asked me to walk him down the aisle. At the reception, she made a toast. To the woman who taught Jamal what real love looks like. "You're not just special, Mama. You're the foundation." I cried happy tears. "And Danielle?" I heard she's engaged again. To a man whose mama isn't on the list. Some lessons you only learn when you're left in the parking lot.